Okay, I'm here. I'm going to start just some collective general readings till somebody comes in. I had a decent 3 days at work. It wasn't bad. All right, here we go. I'm trying to find good positioning. I finally found a tall table in my life. All right, that actually looks good right there. The placement of everything in the camera is very difficult at times. It really is. But I did want to give a shout out to Synthesized Souls. She said I did a really good job on my long reading. And I appreciate that because I don't know what I'm doing half the time. I really don't. I just kind of do this for fun and I like to, I don't know, just hang out sometimes. Oh, hi. If you want, I'm about to start a general collaborator reading, but if you want a specific question, let me know. I figure, I did allow my other readings and I taped them, and sometimes I download them on YouTube and just delete it off my tablet. Okay, well, I guess you're not there. I'm sure Queen or someone will stop by. But anyways, let's do this reading. Just a quick one. Oh, how you doing? Yeah, I'm just doing a quick general with whatever collective. I'm picking up energy, so I'm just going to start these readings. I've been studying these different kinds of live streamings that these really important people do. I guess you could, yeah. And they got some styles, I tell you. So I'm trying to step up my game a little. And I think I can focus my energy better on some of these guys' styles, and you got to check them out. They're good. But yeah, put your question there. All right, you just wanna. Well, what's your? Well, Scorpios love many things, my friend. For one, that's like, it could just be an energy Scorpio, or it just could be an actual Scorpio. So I guess be more specific. When you deal with the mystics, there's lots of back doors. Job related for me. Okay, there we go. That's way better. Sometimes when you get in too many mystical terms, it takes away the understanding, I guess. Well, let's see here. Your job related, I'm getting good. I'm good at the shadow side too. So, oh, okay, gotcha. All right, I got the pat. I'm just gonna do this way I've been doing this technique because it seems everything comes out really way clear. So let's hear. Just bear with me, okay? We got You got a 5 of Wands for in reverse for your current. And this talks about impatient, unfocused, and reckless, irresponsible, delayed, blocked, frustrated, discharged, and bored. I guess starting a new job would have that. Oh, oh, I guess we just broke it off because it just wasn't meant to be, and I'm okay now. And I'm just looking to a new chapter in my life, I guess. So, but let me finish this read. Anyways, you're in this energy right now. Your past was, you got to go with past to get a future path. So you got, and this was in reverse, so it's, man, okay. Manifestation, financial opportunity, self development, learning, ambition, diligence, and practicality. I mean, it's normal. That's pretty much me every day. But anyways, the future path of this, and there's more to this because I do really good with Oracle in the shadow side since I'm a medium and I can see dead people. And I've been my one friend's a witch and she does really good readings and she taught me how to tap into different kinds of stuff. But anyways, then we have Four of Pentacles for the there, and it's talked about frustration, materialism, self protection, penny pinching, lack of openness, keeping to yourself. I guess. Wow. I guess that would mean if you do get this job and make more money, don't get full of yourself. Let me do the shadow side of this. So let's get this going here. I just pick up that maybe you have tendencies to try to save and maybe not splurge a little. I'm picking up. So I do feel good things about it. It's just maybe not try to get your ego get the best of you. You don't want to be a narcissist. Oh my God, you don't want to be a narcissist. I can't believe I don't know. Since I've been on YouTube and stuff, I watch a lot of YouTube and there's a lot of narcissism. Not to mention the different types. It's actually scares the hell out of me. But anyways, we got on the shadow side of your full moon of Cancer, my friend, you got a full moon of Cancer, and this is a personal time reaches resolution, a personal issue. There's something going on. Like I want to say it's with your personal. I want to say a close family, maybe someone that's close, like family, or possibly. I'm picking up a romantic interest too. Possible. It's just a personal issue that's gonna literally go cold or hot. I don't know. That's what I'm picking up. Anyways, and this is with your job related stuff. And this is just other stuff that's going on behind the surface with this job. But anyways, you got the nine with this 9 page of here. What over here where you're having all this different stuff. The shadow side of your past was the third quarter moon. And this just talks about you had to make adjustments, but you didn't want to tell people kind of certain things to make yourself not feel so either it could go one side of the scale. I'm thinking it was to kind of you didn't want people to think you were not having money or something like that. That's what I'm being told by my ancestors over here. Or yes, I have many mom and everything, direct ancestors. Anyways, there's a new moon in Libra, and this does talk about romantic cycle, but also signifies friendship and lots of other kind of love. I just feel like the cards are telling me that you're going to be good in this job, but sometimes things happen and you can I guess what they're telling me, what mom's saying is sometimes when you start like a new cycle and you meet somebody, I feel like there's going to be some kind of romantic if you're with somebody. I feel like you might be with I don't know. It doesn't mean you're going to be with someone else, but I feel like whoever you're with or it could be somebody you're with or not with, you're going to feel like you know them. And when you know them, you're going to feel like you're meeting someone again, like a new person. And it's going to be weird. That's what I get for that. But I don't think we need to go into the animal cards. But let me pick up an energy here to make sure that there's no work drama. Because work drama is terrible. So I'm just going to do, I actually treated myself to, because I've been saving money to help my son out. Because it's like, but I do have money. I mean, I'm not poor or nothing, but you know what I mean. I just give people like things I paint because I work every holiday. So, anyways, we got the Knight of Wands with this, and I just do this for. I don't have all these arcanias memorized yet and all that, but I just do this for an energy field to get the signified energy and see what. And I just read my download, so it kind of works out for me. All right, got that. And then I'm going to put these on top because these are going to be the energy of the Arcanias, and it seems to work really good. Oh, well, the universe has a way of things that you don't want to do. They will take you right up out of that comfort zone. They will remove people from your life to make you do something. So that's just the way it is. And I feel you're a good person through this reading. So, and I'm not done yet. So, honestly, I would just kind of just take what the universe gives you and stop like all the self-doubt and why me's and this and that, because what can you really do about it? That's the thing. Some people are just shitheads, some people aren't shitheads, and sometimes if we don't want to do something, the universe forces us up to circumstances where we have to. So that's why I look at it, and it's not so terrible if you cooperate and just do what you're supposed to do. So that's what I do. I'm more of a light worker. I just come over here to try to help people. And this is one way of getting in the energy. So, all right. Okay. Now, there's suggestions they're giving you when you start this new job, and I guess in your general life, because dead people are very, I don't know, they don't have any, their hobbies is watching us. But, anyways, got the Knight of Wands for the energy. I mean, it's in reverse. It's in reverse. It's not the worst, but it's not the best. It just means you're imbalanced, pretty much. And then, but it's another reverse here. And you got the Queen of Pentacles, but okay, that's not bad. You got, for your current, you got the Queen of Pentacles, and even in the right here, it's not bad right here. It's financial independence, self-care, work at home conflict, boredom, perfectionism, stubbornness, waste. Maybe just their suggestions as you cut back. There's something that you're doing around the house or something that's creating extra money or things you think you need that you really don't need. So, and that's your current. But your past was, for like their suggestions, is the Hierophant, and that talks about spiritual wisdom, religious beliefs, conformity, tradition, values. Pretty much be a really respectable person. And then Seven of Swords. And this is a beware card. It just talks about cheating, theft, strategy, flexibility, resourcefulness, escaping, detection, and staying ahead of the game. There could be a problem when you get there. Just don't trust everybody when you get at this new job. Sometimes, someone tries to throw you under the bus. So, and I would just, if you got to go back school, go back school. But I feel if you just kind of keep to yourself and just really don't get too involved with talking to too many people, you should be okay. But That's the answer to that. All right. And I'll put these away and get ready for another question. It is fun doing tarot cards. I do like it. I like it because I can prep for my big streams when I'm up there for an hour for those readings. I did too, and then plus I got to sketch out what I seen in my head. That's a lot of work. I was jamming out Google Dows and some 41, dancing around the house trying to get all hyped up, and got my downloads, and it took me like, I don't know, about a half hour for each one. So I was sketching for an hour, and then I had to do the stream for an hour. It's a lot. But oh, you're welcome. I don't mind. I'm over here live streaming for humanity. Humanity is very important. It is. It's sad to seeing these dogs and these people suffer. It's terrible. And I don't know. Sometimes what can you do? So, all right. All right. Well, put another question and I will do a collective reading. I will start that. I do like unwinding this way. I like to do like 4 or 5 readings and just relax and then chill out. Probably later I'm gonna, of course, hang out with my dog. I haven't been able to see my dog for like, I don't, for 3 days because I come home, I take him out, and I was so tired, and I did a 13-hour shift, and then turn around and do another. I had to be up literally at 4:30 in the morning. It was treacherous. All right, I got a King of Swords for the collective here. And this talks about honor, energy, passion, inspired action, initiative, ambition, drive, and desire and enterprise. All right, that's your central energy. And I'm picking up from collective here. This is 3 of Pentacles. Disharmony, misalignment, working alone, lack of cooperation, loss, failure, criticism, and stagnation. This was your past. Your future. I got 4 of Swords. Exhaustion, burnout, deep contemplation, stagnation, isolation, loneliness, withdrawal, depression. Wow, you got a lot going on in your life, collective. You really do. So let's see here. Yeah, that was a lot. All right, let's get here. All right, you've got a waxing crescent moon for the shadow side because you're still the yin yang. You haven't really done a lot of integration. So to get the full story on pretty much your soul here, you got a wax crescent moon, and this has talking about having faith. So you don't have a lot of faith in just anything. Very depressed. I'm sorry. I feel bad about all that for you. Possibly one day. Oh, yeah, I'm doing a collective reading. I'm trying to. Queen was saying I was good at the shadow readings, so I'm trying to bring it. Oh, was you? Oh, that's awesome. I tried to sing. Once I was in choir. I went to Catholic school for 12 years. It was terrible. It was an all girls school too, but everybody used to say everybody's voice was beautiful. And I will tell you this story, Synthesized Souls. This isn't actually your reading, so I'll just put this down. But anyways, I was always look. My parents like bought me all this stuff. You could sing karaoke, yeah. Well, when I was in choir, and they were talking about Catholic Roman Catholic nuns, they approached me and I wanted to be a soloist, and they had me in the background all the time. And they had told me the one day, because I mean I am tone deaf, but they said, we love you and God loves you, but you can't sing. You can't. That is she. And they would tell me that this Michelle Kinney lady, she's probably not that no more. She's probably married. Everybody got married, and I knew. But anyways, she had a beautiful voice, and I was jealous. So I'm excited for you that you could sing. I wish I could. All I could do is draw. And really, I'm not that interesting of a person. I pretty much just go and the old people like me. That's how it is. And honestly, the old people, the only reason they like me is because I'm an empath and I can see the dead and the living. And when you get that old and you start kind of getting Alzheimer's and like different things, it puts your mind back to where it was before. And the more you get in Alzheimer's, the more children can see other stuff. So the children see me. It's like they're in children mind, so they see me, and I guess I heal them in a way. They got me on an Alzheimer's unit, but I don't mind. I think it was she. No, she. That's thank you in Cantonese. I had to stretch into his mind, and I had to figure out what the hell it was. And the one lady, I think she was trying to murder the staff. She really was. She was up front just murdering, and I guess I calmed her because when I went through all my pain, I am a psychology fan. I love psychology. My dream crush is Sheldon. Oh, this is work. This lady was trying to murder people. And the crazy thing is, she was like 85 years old and she had weapons. I'm talking weapons. She was get trying to grab pens and silverware, all kinds of shit. And I just don't. I don't give a damn. I just was like, I guess that empathic thing happened because when I went through a lot of trauma, I had to digest ancestral pain, my pain because my family lineage has, I don't know, everybody has trauma, but for them all to pass through into the world again, they would have that unprocessed trauma and have to live it again. So figured since I was going through it, I decided to go through it for my whole lineage. And I ended up ascending again. And it hurt. I thought my chest was going to hurt for a while. But yeah. Well, that's so besides that, everything's got more on point with me being able to pick up energy. It's just scary. Sometimes I be out in public and I got to learn to not let everyone's energy in sometimes. And I guess all this experience teach me about boundaries. I didn't. Now I have babysitters. You'll find that funny, Synthesized Souls. It was hilarious. Since this has happened, my youngest was calling me every single day to ask me if I'm okay. Then my brother, he overslept he was supposed to pick me up at 7 and he overslept. And I thought he forgot about me or got in a car accident because I'm sitting there. Oh, yeah. My life is insane. I have shit that happens to me that happens to nobody. I've even researched the things that happen to me, and it doesn't happen to another human being. I swear. I don't. Sometimes it freaks me out. a lot, especially when the dead people, when like right before the residents pass, I'll be over there by them, and they were calling me the death angel at work because I would go over and I'd pray with them and they would die a half hour later. And hospice won't let me near the patients. They thought I was murdering the patients. They thought I was, but I wasn't. I just prayed with them, and I guess I helped pass them through. It's crazy. When I'm in the building, somebody always dies peacefully, and it's really weird. Everybody looks. I did a tarot card reading for one of my friends at work. I'm gonna tell you, synthesized souls. I don't know. Besides my kids, the only people I really associate with is work because I've been there a lot. But I'm there every holiday. But it's like you're at home, and what else you got better to do? I don't really want to cook. That's the only thing. So, all right. Are you still there? Because I'll start this collective reading if you're not. Oh, you're still there? Okay. It says 0. So, I don't know. I just see numbers. Every time I deal with YouTube, it's like a shit ton of numbers all the time. Oh, okay. Well, it's like right there. I don't know who's there and who's not there, but yeah, it's all about numbers. But we'll do a collective reading. I need to practice my A game on these. Over here is just for the A game. My new tablet is so good. So effing good with these. They are. I can make actually T-Mobile. They're not crazy. Yeah, they did give me a free tablet and they're not insane. I thought they were crazy. But it does. But I still delete it because it's already on YouTube and I have a feeling I'm going to be doing a lot of these because I dream, and when I dream I see these things. And I know they're not mine. I know they're not my memories and it's not my message. So I, instead of ignoring them, I just draw them. And then I just do these little streams. I don't know. These other tarot card people remind me of like some of them I like because I've been studying streaming. I think you'll be happy about that. I've been studying all kinds of different streaming, and I like Travers, but I don't know if I could do his style because he has such a specific style. It would be rough. So, but these collective readings are a damn good idea. I tell you, they really are. And I guess it is true because I was listening to this one guy, I forgot his name. I've been hooked on tarot card people, just trying to figure out how to collaborate my style with other people's style and make my own style. So I guess this is it. I just do these collective readings until I get that. When you finish the collective, I'll check out my. Well, yeah, I was gonna ask you. That's why I stopped that reading because I think there was no collective at that point because I felt them come off the live. I can tell sometimes when the energy leaves. I felt like I don't know. I felt a ting and then I felt a ting out. So, anyways, I meant just in general. All right, you wanted to check on your career. I had 2 interviews in last week. I'm trying to start a new career. Legal field. Judges court system. Oh God. That's a job. It would be my luck if I ended up with a lawyer. I'm so tired of talking to him. I really I'm sure you're a very nice lawyer or whatever or something like that, but I arguing with all these lawyers trying to get my inheritance together. I don't know if I could trust any of them. And I don't think I like doctors much either. So who knows who I'll date next. You're like your tarot approach. There is too many tarot card channels, but they all have this different the kinds of live stream. But I don't understand when they're doing this and all the cards are falling out. And I've been just watching these guys. It's some of them are really accurate, but I don't understand the. I mean, none of them talk to dead people, and then sometimes they have to bing for the dead people. Maybe I'm the only one that can see dead people. I don't know. It's really useful in tarot card reading. It really is. It's totally useful. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I could do all that binging and everything. That would drive me crazy. Well, yeah. I'm not saying they're not accurate, but I know that's an awful lot of trouble. I'm a lazy tarot card reader. I want to say I'm the I don't know, the misfit of all the tarot card readers. I'm like the tarot card readers that they sit there and put their head up like, what is that? That's what I am. And I'm okay with it. My kids think it's hilarious. So you want to know about what is about your job? Oh yeah, your job. We'll just do money related. That's just much easier to ask the dead people is that. All right. I'll do this. I'll do since you're the yin and the yang and you haven't integrated your soul. So there is some people that have, just a lot of people haven't. Just look into spiritual healing, synthesize souls. And then you can integrate and instead of white and black, you could be gray. But anyways, you got for your job, for financial growth and all that, you got 4 of Pentacles. And this, your current is financial security, stability, quality, achievement. You're doing something interesting, singing and all that. And then you got conserving, control, possessiveness, and then boundaries. What I'm picking up on your current is you've had to put up some boundaries with your money. So be careful. But the other side on your light side is the devil. And this talks about shadow self, addiction, restriction, sexuality, ravage, violence, force, and I don't know, you just gave in to too much partying and maybe a little self-indulgence in the past. That's really maybe led to a bad path in your life, pretty much in your past. But you already left that part behind. So I guess that's an important thing. Whatever's in the past is dead. It's like going to a funeral. Think of it this way, synthesize souls. Whatever you did in the past, whatever, you went to the funeral. You just got to accept whatever change happens because with death is the past is like a death of of your past, and then one day you become a part of it. But don't worry about that. This is good. This is really good here. You just got to put up boundaries, but be fair with your job and career and stuff. And then for like if you like continue the path whatever you're on, you got a 2 of swords, and this talks about being impassive, abundant, what is it? Avoidance, opposition, facing fears, being torn between 2 things. This you could say relationships, but this is not love reading. So you being torn between 2 kinds of jobs, pretty much. You really got a job you want, but you're trying to keep bills with the other, pretty much. So that's what I got there. And then we'll go on the shadow side of all this happy stuff here. I love shadow cards. They're so much fun. Oh my god. I'm thinking about, I don't know when I get paid. Maybe another Christmas present. And I might get a new crystal too. It's just the season, right? Anyways, you got a full moon of Virgo on here for like any, and this is the part where I just pick up your energy from under the mask. And I tell you this because when I processed all that damn pain, I elevated. My energy is like out the roof. It went kapooey everywhere. And I'm just like, that's why I think it's like this. But you're in a full moon of Virgo right now, synthesized souls. And this just lets you know there's encouragement, I guess, in your life and things you do, but you get down on yourself. I'm feeling it. I mean, sometimes you just gotta do it. And then sometimes you just don't have sleep or a life. That happened all through college for me. But anyways, in the past you were still in a good place. You were in the blue moon. And this is believing in impossible things. You're just now kind of scared in that, which is fine. And if you continue on that one, you're just going to a new one in Pisces. And that's not bad. It just talks about meditating and kind of moving through. And I'll see about the outcome. Alright, since it's money related, this is more of a dark card. So, because money is the root of all evil, right? That's what they say. So, gotta have dark cards to ask questions of money. Because good spirits don't care about money. They feel we're silly for having money. Alright, well, I'm using the dark deck, okay? This is where you ask these dark, insidious questions about money. Because dead people think we're silly. They don't like that we kill each other over money. They actually get more mad, and judgment and a tower will get put on you for disagreements over money. Because they think that that's why everybody's dying on this planet. I tell them that that's not the truth, but you know how dead people are. But anyways, alright. Alright, interesting. Ooh. I think it's the moon. Got this. It's not bad. You're running away from something. But, you know what? This is the dark deck. This is just the energy behind it. This is what I do. This gives good energy. Oh, this is good. A candle's being lit with money. That is a really good field for that. And I still got to put the arcanias together with this, so bear with me. Oh, that's a good outcome. I do think there's might be money here for you. Hang on. Let's get this out. Billionaire lottery. I got the dark deck out, okay? It's all in the cards and the energy you draw. Anything that's money related is dark energy. It is not light energy. That's the problem. Or I'm seeing that some of these readers are having problems with. I could just see shadows. Anyways, look at the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Financial independence, self-care, work, home, conflict. You're at work too much. Boredom, Perfectionism, stubbornness, and waste. I don't know. I just feel that you might, I don't know, sometimes maybe spend a little extra money on yourself or just treat yourself. And then sometimes it gets out of hand, maybe. But I mean, you will have financial independence and it's going to come in increments. All right, let's see what this field is. The Queen of Wands is sitting on a lighted candle, so this talks about being emotionally stable, which is good. You want to be in your stoic mood if you're going to try to conquer and do money. Got to do it the noble way. Then intuitive and flow, nurturing. Yes, well, I'm picking up strong intuition, and you take it from you want wealth for family values. So I don't see a whole lot being blocked there if it's for family values. Generally, the universe will grant you money for that. Well, that's good. I am happy for you. Maybe one day, if I get big enough, we can, I don't know, you could donate to my dog shelter when you get all kinds of money. But, anyways, here's the third here. One is three, three is one. You don't mind, Sarah? All right. I'm just joking. I probably will put up some kind of donation. I'm over here trying to make extra money to get a dog shelter. That's why I do all this. I actually work in the medical field, so I don't really have to be over here. I have money, so I just don't have money for dog shelter. That's all. And the cats would be welcome. And then eventually, me and my son want to get maybe two or three shelters and just make videos with all the dogs because we want them all to eat. Oh, okay. But anyways, your other suggestion is in the Ace of Wands also. Talk about motivation, passion, probability, energy, dedication, drive, and sprouting wounds and energizing. There's going to be growth here, synthesized souls. Somehow it's going to like spiral on you and get bigger. You're just going to have to manifest that. But yeah. The Ace of Wands. Well, maybe that's a sign that this is right then. It's the dark deck. This dark energy deck will tell me anything I want to know about money. Whatever is involved with this deck, I don't care. It actually works very good. I mean, you can't really look at this. It's just the energy that comes off the cards and what you feel. It's good to get an energy field because these cards all have energy. So I just read them different than the other people. So, oh, I don't know. I'm kind of glad the universe hasn't sent me no one yet. Oh, okay, she shall get you love reading. But I don't know if I'm ready. I'm just chilling and I'm just enjoying life. I really am. And it's a fun to hanging out with your kids every day. And they're so damn worried about me all the time ever since just my dad died and everything. It's brought us closer. So I told them that if I die, I have all these live streams. So, oh, look, you got all the highlighted stuff. Oh, I did it. I'm sorry. Sometimes I'd be smoking the ganja sometimes. Before I come on here, I do. My kids know I smoke too much ganja sometimes. I got my medical marijuana card, and that's it. I just have fun with my kids. But, anyways, I got your love reading. Thank you for being a good moderator. I'm just the hippie girl over here. But, anyways, that's just a joke. I do, though, have hippie vibes. Everybody tells me. All right, you got Shasha. I'm just going to do your whole love reading because it's going to be easier than Aquarius Cups and all that because I read it all different. You got the Four of Cups in reverse, and this talks about self-deception, false news, emotional instability, and depression. There's someone around you that is saying stuff or something like that. I am picking that up right away. But I don't know. On your person, let me get these other here about your love life here. In your past, there was this Chariot. This talks about success, action. You were in the Chariot for a while. You got determination, motivation, leadership, travel, movement, ambition, and willpower. What is your past with your love life? And then we'll ask about the person. We'll ask the person. Okay, then you got that page. Eight of Swords. You got the Eight of Swords in reverse. Talk about release, freedom, new perspective, open-mindedness, inner chaos, inner critic, understanding, and optimism. That's a good field to be in. We've got to ask about you, and then we're going to go on that shadow side because you got a yin-yang soul. It's exactly black, and the other side is white. All right. Okay, hang on. Let me finish this. These take a minute. When I do a detailed reading on those ones, it takes an hour. These is not their oracle readings here. All right. Anyways, Shisha, you got a full moon in Aries, and this talks about something. This is what's in your feelings, like your other side that you hide, that you don't tell nobody. This just talks about a culmination of different things that I guess happened to you, and you're just going through it, and you're trying to merge, but it's hard merging. Even if you're not trying to merge, your soul, your shadow, and yourself always tries to merge. There's a push and pull that I feel. The universe has a push and pull with your love situation because of past abandonment issues, and then you had things with your, I don't know, it's just like some of family. Because they got to line you up with a certain person. That's the thing. You just can't look at people with masks that haven't even integrated themselves or went to individualism and expect a whole relationship. Then you got, for your past, a full moon in Gemini. And this talks about answers that were coming to you. And then you got a full moon, new moon in Gemini. And this talks about communication. There was a problem with communication in the past. Let's go to these others. Alright. I guess we'll go. Where's my animals? We're going to go with the animals for this one. I'm definitely going to go with the animals. All right. All right. Okay, we got strength and got disguise. Oh, good. You got a good card there. Let's see if I can pick up on your person now. This probably be a lot. These are a lot easier with these animal cards. All right. This represents your past love right here. This disguise here. It was someone that wore a mask. And they weren't overly horrible to you, but I don't know. They somehow they just didn't get along, and I don't know, it got blocked. Because and the universe protects people when things can get bad, they make things go away. So a block came there. And then for your present, you're in strength here. And the funny thing about this card is it means you're healing. Past wounds, all these wounds. Because the universe really doesn't like people getting together if they haven't done their work or things like that. So, and just not these Tinder things. I'm talking about actual people you thought you would think you'd want to spend all day with. But you do have for your future a good one. You got the bird here. I go through these whole explanations in my videos that I spend an hour on one damn reading, but I guess in layman's terms, so I can get to the next question. This just talks about you got the 5 here. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, 1, 2, 3. Okay, you got the 6. You got the 6 of the pentacles here. The little pentagram there with holding the moon. The moon means hope. And the moon is a very beautiful card, symbolism. What's kind of popping out of me is the little things here. It represents a trinity, and 3 is 1 when they align. I see somebody coming in your life well balanced, pretty much. Because if people hit these 3 points, they're well balanced and it'll last longer. If they're not balanced in all 3 points, it can get pretty toxic. But they are sending you somebody. So I would just be patient. I'm not the best with time frames, but I would say I would guess. I'm going to put just a guess at it. I'm not the divine, but I would put it at maybe once you're completely healed, that's when the process starts, when you fully let go. So I guess you would look at 3 months after you fully let go. So that would be my best advice, but there is somebody coming. And when the universe, the thing, I guess, Miss Hall, is when they send you somebody, they're going to have the other one come back for a test sometimes. And if the light god's sending you somebody good, and you get impatient and you want to do a lot of different things before you get committed, and then you say, okay, this is going to be it. Sometimes the universe puts a hand out, no, and you get blocked, you get a tower. So I just want you to be well aware of that. Nobody wants a tower because these are blockages that could stop you from having companionship for years. And then the companionship you get won't be fulfilling. You don't want to mess with your life and get a tower. This is why I'm kind all the time. So, all right, let's get to the next one. You want current feelings for. I mean, I think you're asking about your person. So if you're asking about the situation on your person, I could do that. And I'm going to do his. And this is going to take a minute, guys. So it doesn't. This kind of stuff. You need more than 5 minutes here. Okay. All right. Your person over here. Catella Poppy. All right. All right. They are in. Your person is in the Three of Swords. And this talks about heartbreak, hurt, betrayal, depression, tears, conflict, delusion, and trauma. And she's in her past, she was a star. And this talks about hope, inspiration, creativity, calm, commitment, renewal, serenity, healing, positivity. She was, I guess you guys had a good relationship up until something here. And then you got Three of Swords here with heartbreak. So I'm taking it was a little bit of both of conflict and betrayal. That's a hard one, friend. All right, and then you got Seven of Swords. And this just talks about cheating, theft, strategy, flexibility, resourcefulness, escaping, detection, staying ahead of the game. I mean, I think you had a plan B deep in your head, especially if some kind of betrayal happened. There was something that happened here. It really was. Let's go on the shadow side of this one. This is interesting, this life story here. All right, so let's see here what the Oracle cards say. You got a new moons in Sagittarius on the Three of Swords. And this talks about luck. I think your little star is, I don't know, gonna need help. She might be the damsel in distress for you. I don't know. Looks like luck might be on your side, friend. She or he. I'm just picking up a feminine energy. I don't judge here. Chong the dog. All right. And then there's a cardinal moon. And let's talk about being bold and making first moves. I don't know. Maybe try to do a nice gesture. Maybe leave money or something. I don't know. Or just whatever they wanted. Maybe if you violated a boundary they set, I don't know. Maybe just try to apologize. I don't, something. All right. So then you got a full moon in Libra. And that's good. That's not terrible. That's a win-win outcome. It's going to equal out in the future path, but it doesn't say how that it doesn't. But she's sad. I don't know. There's some kind of circumstances where she's going to need you. So maybe just help her and actually change and do whatever work you need to do. Everybody has shadow work, friend. Everybody. I've had shadow work of the yin yang. Shadow work is relentless. Anyways. Alright. Well, less done. Okay. You want to ask. Okay, I got that. What's coming in for me? Well, you got to be more specific about that. There's lots of things that come in for all of us on a daily basis. There's so much energy that runs through the air. All right. Why is my boss obsessed with me? Well, I don't know if that's a question for the Tarot. So, yeah, you can get a reading. Yeah, that's not a. I can't answer questions like that. So, I mean, it could be maybe he just likes you or something. I mean, maybe you're invigorating. Your soul looks very glowy and happy. Maybe that's what it is. I wouldn't think too much of it. When people bother me at work, and kind of flirt with me and stuff, and or just get over dramatic, I just mind my own business, honestly. I would just be you and be indifferent. If you're just be you and be indifferent and just don't really care and just be a stoic, just be in sovereignty all the time, you'll be all right. It's probably that, and then they won't. Your boss won't bother you ever again, because once you show that kind of indifference, nobody wants to cross you. Trust me. All right. Oh, I just did yours, Miss Hall. Yeah, that last reading I did was yours. So, all right, creator thing. Yeah, put me in a question about some kind of, if you have, or I don't know. If it's a love reading, let me know. If it's about your person, let me know. All right, is AP going to give me a surprise visit in person? Okay, this is a love reading day about the people I've been reading. I've been doing research on these person ones. There's always a different style for this, but yeah, I can ask about your person. This is a big thing on YouTube. People want to know about their people. I don't know. Sometimes I just be looking at these guys because I just like to I like the tarot card streamers. I do. I just like to listen to them. They're very interesting to me. But it is very popular on YouTube. All right. This late your person, that's what they refer to him as. Your person is in an Ace of Swords, and this talks about breakthroughs, new ideas, mental clarity, power, truth, courage. And then there's community. Oh, she's went through and she's done some inner work. I see this. She's doing really good. On the inside, she's getting herself together. In the past, she was in the Three of Cups. Let's talk about celebration, friendship, community, happiness, joy, creativity, inspiration, reunion party, and yeah, she like she was a good happy person here. I think she still is. Then the Knight of Cups. All right, that's not bad here. Individual inspiration. She's doing pretty good in the if she keeps up this path. All right. Oh, you're a girl. Then just take it as a boy. Then I just feel energy. I just feel a feminine energy. Whatever this your it just feels a feminine energy to me. Sometimes if it's more romantic, it always feels feminine. If it feels more torturous, it just feels more masculine to me. So I'm not trying to offend anybody's gender here. I just read energy. So let's get here. I'm your person. All right. Oh, well, at least you got the full moon of Cancer. That's not bad. It says a personal issue reaches resolution for the past. And then on the new moon, your current is the new moon of Pisces. This just talks about meditating and thinking over things. Maybe like making sure that's what you want. I mean, it reminds me of an old country song that's going through my head. Thank God for unanswered prayers. Sometimes you think one person is like the best person in the world, and then somehow things just fall apart, and it's painful. But then years later, it's like your whole life opens up, and you're like, thank you, God, for not doing that. That has happened to me twice, though. Maybe, I mean, I was sad for a month and all that, but I know you're worried about your person, but I don't know. Maybe just let the universe take its thing. Then if you keep on this path, you got the full moon, and this talks about just what I said, surrendering to the divine. Just kind of just live your life. Maybe keep yourself busy with a hobby or something, and just let's see what happens. And that's usually when people try to come back, is through silence. So whatever's happened, just work on yourself, and I don't know. I think it'd be all right. That was the suggestions here. But yeah, she's doing good, but she is going to need help. So, yeah, let's watch your person. I got theirs. Well, then you should release them. I can ask for more suggestions if you want. I mean, I got lots of cards here with the universe done here. All right. We could do the little animals. The animals give good guidance. And then put one of those things on top of it. I love the animal cards. I got so many of these. All right. You got determination for that. And then you're surrounded by family. That's good. Can't go through things alone. And you got transformation. Oh my God. You got a beautiful reading. All right, this is here. You got family. Look at that. So beautiful. I don't know. I just see you kind of surrounded by people and people empowering you and just happy and vibing with you. I mean, honestly, I've lost somebody from that I had for 11 years, and I've had enough people supporting me and just doing things. I've been all right. All right. And then you got determination. I mean, that's pretty good. And then you got transformation, because this is you trying. You have these people supporting you. You're trying. And then you're being transformed. You got a butterfly. You're going from goo to a butterfly. I'm so proud of you. I really am. I think you should just maybe just because you let them go doesn't mean they're not going to come back, because they will. But at least if you let them go, you can have a clear head when they come back, and you can sit there and say, is this what I really want? Because, I mean, life is too short. Everyone's gonna die. We all know we gotta die, but why live your life miserable until then? I guess. Why not do things that are fun and that you like? Because that's what life's about, is fun. Yeah, you're going to have some love life problems, probably some problems with money. But what you hold on to in between and what lasts forever is that, you know? Oh, well, thank you. I just like to have fun and have my little creative things. I started out, God, I was 10 years old and I was writing. I was writing short stories at 10 years old and I won an award. And I just kept writing and writing and writing. And then eventually I needed to do a book cover art. And then I was trying to see how much it was. And I'm like, hell to the no. So one of my patients was a famous painter and sketch artist. And he started teaching me. Oh, thank you, Day. But yeah. And I learned how to do paints from them, and then I took care of a couple famous artists that did like paints and all that, and then did pastels. So for 2 years, I just did that, and now I'm working on my book, and my son said he's gonna help me publish it. So I'm gonna wait till I get my inheritance money, and I'm gonna publish my book. So I figure why not? You're gonna die. I figure I got 50 more years to live. So why sit here and be depressed on my last 50 years? So I'm living my life. I'm doing what I do. Oh yeah. You have to. I mean, and then at my funeral my kids will have something fun to have because they can say, "Oh my god, this was mom this many years ago." I'm sure my sons will want to start to have a big show about it. I mean, I'm giving Chong the dog to my son. I told him don't let Chong the dog die and keep the dog shelters going. So he is. So I'm hoping that I don't know if any of I got two daughter-in-laws and I'm not sure if either of them could do tarot card readings. I'm hoping we meet a tarot card reader at some point because I gotta die. So, but my son keeps telling me to keep going. So here I am. And that's me and my son's dream. And he's going to be hopefully taking over the dog part because I got to go out in minus on 15-degree weather trying to tape for a dog video. This is what I do half the day, folks. I do dog videos. And then while I'm out there in nature, while Chong's bringing me to God knows where, I figure I might as well take some pictures. So that's what I do. And then I go, man, it kind of looks pretty decent. Oh, yeah, I do. I'm not quitting my job either. I don't even care if I have a lot of money. I'm still going to go to the nursing home. I've decided that. Even if I become a millionaire or billionaire, I'm still going to the nursing home. At that point, I might just tell my boss, I don't care if you give me a raise. I'm just coming in. I mean, I'm furniture. I've been there for like 11 years. That's a lot of time in one place. One of the bosses I've known since she was at STNA. So it's like, why leave now? I got good retirement and everything else. So, I mean, it's just like dealing with family. They pretty much are my family. So, it is what it is. Oh, yeah. That's what I do. I just keep going, and the kids like the idea of my little video thing of what I'm doing every day because they call me. Yeah, you can ask a question. Yeah, my kids will call me and ask me what I'm doing. I go, what do you think? I got to work, and then I have 4 days off, and I'm live streaming or something. They think it's crazy. They got to make an appointment to come see me. I tell them, well, when you guys are busy, I get my own schedule going. But yeah, what general do you want, like a love reading or I don't know, financial reading? Because there's different decks for different things. All right, you just want a shadow reading then. Okay, I'll just give you a shadow reading. You want to you want a shadow reading in love then. All right, that is actually going to be a quick read. It'll be a very quick read because I only need these 2 decks for that. I don't need to get the dark decks because I'm not asking about money. Alright. Alright. I see little blonde hair. Nika. Alright, Nika. I'm going to do the shadow side too, but this is just the major arcana. This is the Ace of Wands you got for your general love reading for past, present, and future. All right. It's the Ace of Wands in reverse. And this talks about emerging ideas, lack of direction, delays, unmanifested, clarify, procrastination, and creative block. Oh, I'm sorry. But anyways, you got Ace of Swords for the past in your love life. This talks about breakthroughs, new ideas, mental clarity, power, truth, courage, communications, and intelligence. Well, it seems like you're a very nice person, but there's been some delays in, I don't know, a little drama in your love life. So it created a little bit of a blockage with the drama. So then the Five of Cups in reverse. All right, escapism. Out of all these here, escapism and false news is thrown at me because it just has a bunch of words. But false news and escapism is the one that's really popping out. Let's do the shadow side now so I can understand these cards better. So let's get down to the deep core. Oh, okay. All right, this one fell to the floor. That's a full moon in Sagittarius. And this talks about just looking at all your options. This is telling me that sometimes you fixate on one person and there's other options that you can play out. Because you gotta be careful. There's narcissists out there and everything else. I mean, I don't know. I would have a whole. I don't even know how I'm ever going to date again. I want to, but I don't know how because I would like to have a background check and everything else. So it would be hard. Oh, I mean, I don't know. But anyways, in your past, you had a new moon eclipse, and this is powerful change. You've had a lot of powerful change from the past that brought you to the full moon in Sagittarius, where I feel that you set some boundaries. You upped your standards a little. You're trying to be a little more choosy. That's good. I wish I didn't wait 11 years for that attitude, but you probably found out before me. I'm like the hangman. But anyways, your future is super good. Super good is your future. So you got a new moon in Libra, and this talks about a romantic cycle beginning for you. I'm seeing somebody come in there, and if you wanted to, you could have options. So I'm not great about the date because circumstances, technically, if I get a feel it's like 3 months or 2 months, it could get delayed due to things, which would push it to 6 months. So you're at least looking at a stagnant period of month or two, but it could be depending on the person that's the universe is sending you. If some kind of if they get involved with a third party or something, it just pushes it farther back. So there is someone coming though, and I see you're gonna like them, but at least wait 2 months. So, and even then, keep your boundaries up, friend. Keep them up. So, no, there's no list. I'm not that big of a channel. I'm really not. I'm just here doing tarot card readings for a dog shelter because I'm trying to help the animals. But yeah, put your question in and I'll get you. I'm just gonna do the short readings because I gotta. When I wake up tomorrow, usually I dream and then I start my hour streams that's on the collective readings. That's what I get when I sleep. I get downloads. The divine just throws shit in my head and I just draw it out and then I do like an hour reading on it. So that's what I'll be doing tomorrow. I'll be waking up having a bunch of pastel chalk all over my hands, washing my hands, going on my tablet, making an hour video, and then posting out and then uploading everything. And I'll be doing that probably 2 of those before I start my live stream. So, all right, all right. I can't tell you exactly what your future is for you and Mike because honestly, it's kind of the energy that you. Yeah, put your question in. You can go next. I'm just talking about this, but yeah, the future, if you're talking about that, you got to find out how your energy vibes with Mike first. I mean, people's energy changes. I mean, I can't tell you if you guys are going to work out or not, but I mean, I could do an energy reading just on your relationship, but it can change next week. I mean, this Mike could theoretically decide to be a overnight narcissist or some crazy stuff or make some crazy mistake out of nowhere and things can go from bad good to bad. I mean, I guess it's the energy you put into it. All right, I could do what you have together right now, but if there's any mitigating problems or circumstances that are on the hidden, I mean, there's really that's always up in the air. And you never know they're there sometimes. It happened to me. So I knew something was wrong, so I just followed my intuitive instincts. But I think everybody has that. That they call it the gut feeling. My mom used to always say, "I got a gut feeling about this." I mean, it's just what people say, and that's your intuition, your gut feeling. Okay, you and Mike are in the Three of Wands, and I want to say obstacles is kind of pointing out to me. Out of all these words, they have a bunch of words here that describe this, and obstacles is really resonating with me. Then you got the Magician, and I'm getting alignment. Is really kind of it's just like has a bunch of words in the universe. Pretty much, I just hear alignment of the spiritual and material. I'm getting that. There's an alignment. Then you got for the future path of it always keeps going there. You got the Six of Swords in reverse. And out of all these, burnout and stagnation is really kind of pointing out to me. But we'll do the shadow side of you, Mike. I'm picking up one of you work too much. And when people work too much, they disconnect a lot. And this could be for more than one person. I mean, I could be picking up energy where a couple people are feeling this way. So it's not just one person, it could be a couple. I don't know. But, anyways, you and this Mike fella that's in the Three of Wands on the shadow side is in a dissembling moon. And this is talking about taking time to breathe out, enjoy who you are. You're in a period of you're busy. You just keep moving. You guys talk a lot to other people and you're just balancing a lot of things. I feel like you're balancing a family life and all this stuff and you forgot to talk to each other at some point or another. But you guys try to make time, but life is too short not not to do that. And that's when your periods of that's what happens then. All right. And then you also got a full moon in Gemini. And this talks about answers you need that are coming to you through the universe. They're going to nudge you guys so you can learn and grow and develop as a couple. That's what our life cycle is. We just grow as we go along. Well, then that's a problem. Maybe there's a point where you guys can talk to each other more. Then you got a new moon Aquarius also. And it's talking about like lack of, I don't know. It's lack of happy time, if you know what I mean. And things due to exhaustion with the work and burnout and stuff. I mean, maybe try to plan an extra trip if you can or save up for things. I mean, it seems like you got a firm commitment with him and the love is there. I'm picking that up. I'm picking that up right away. But I'm picking up that he doesn't see you a lot and there's not enough quality time. That's what the universe is telling me. So, but it's still there. I mean, he loves you and he's going to work, but maybe just plan a trip somewhere. Try to have an extra, maybe just make dinner for him and light 2 candles at the house. That's what I would do. And it's cheap. Just try to put together some, I don't know, grilled chicken or something and some vegetables and just surprise them with just a plate of food. I think that would help you. So, but yeah, he loves you and you can't just let that walk out the door. I mean, you might as if you love him, try. If that doesn't work, then I don't know. But I'm sure that will work. I feel that's going to work. Trust me. All right, I think I already got the no contact one here. So, oh, you're welcome. You are very welcome. All right. Mia and Belly is currently cheating on her. All right. Well, I'll just do a love reading for you. That just makes the whole general thing here. I'll just do love reading on you and your person. But I'll just do a shadow reading. So this way we can get into the inner. So we'll do the Arcania and then the shadow. There. Alright. Alright. right, move this around here, get some energy going here. All right. All right. You and. All right, Maya. All right, well, I'm just going to say Maya here. All right, Miss Maya. All right, your guys are in Seven of Swords, your whole relationship. And out of all this on this card, that is, I want to say escaping and staying ahead of the game is just popping out at me for the current. Then you got Three of Cups. And this is the past of your relationship. Let me see. Well, and alone time and personal growth is, because you got the Three of Cups in reverse, is really popping out also. Then you got here Three of Swords. I want to say out of all these that's popping out, give me a second here. Conflict. You got conflict if this pattern keeps occurring. You got that. Let's see what the shadow says. This is pretty damn deep here. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I don't know, if mine didn't run, I would have ran first. This is a lot of stuff going on. All right. All right. Your current energy field with all this, Maya, is in a new moon of Cancer. This is talking about you and your loved ones being safe. It just talks about safety. You're safe. I don't know. I just feel like there's some kind of tower or blockage or something for to make sure personal growth keeps going. Something like that. Then you got a full moon in Virgo. Also, for that's the past. And this talks about maybe feeling a little bit of self-doubt. That's what I'm picking up. That's the past, though. The past is dead. We all got to look to the future because the past is the past, and the past does not define us. It's what we do in the future to change. And anything can be overturned. These are just the feelings that are in us that we deny behind the mask. And out of this Three of Swords. All right, what the conflict we got? Please, God, give us a good card. Oh, thank God. You got a personal issue reaching resolution with somebody's growth. I feel there's an issue that has come. I'm going to bring an animal card out this forward. Well, yeah, but I'm just talking about his shadow, what he hides from you under the mask. That's what I'm talking about. You know, when normal people, I mean, I've seen some tarot card readers celebrity muggles, but if you don't see the other side and your third eye is not awakened, sometimes there's things that people have. Sometimes they have attachments. Sometimes these people come on as the nicest people in the world. But there's always some kind of third party influence. If it's not someone that's directly having sex with them, it's somebody that's influencing what they do and say. And that's the problem, Maya. You can't just get involved with somebody that I guess you really don't know. Oh, tries to make everybody else in your child come out when he is going through something. Oh, well. I guess that explains it. He's immature. He hasn't done all his personal growth. Let's see what the cards say here. I got these other ones. I got all kinds of fancy schmancy stuff now. All right. Oh boy. Okay. I did not do that on purpose. I did not know that happened. You got grow. You got two lizards, one on opposite sides of the triangle. I feel there's outside influences. There's people yapping in his ear. Be careful with him. You never know. I mean, I'm not saying he's doing nothing bad, but there's people around all of us, but he trusts a lot of people sometimes. Sometimes he trusts the wrong people. He's not the problem, it's people around him. All right. This is his past. We got Hunt. This card popping out now. When men are on the hunt, it means they're looking. He was looking for other dates too. I'm picking that up big time. He was trying to find the perfect girl, and he's out there manifesting the perfect girl. But sometimes the universe, sometimes it doesn't give you what you want, because depending on what he did or what his karma is, sometimes you gotta hunt people out because their energy doesn't magnetize towards people as well at times. So, let's see here for the future path of this. Rebirth. It comes out to balance. So, I don't think he's sketchy because he got rebirth for the end cycle of this guy. And there's 4 5-star pentagrams, which means it's balance. It's going to balance out this guy. But he was searching out other females and he was a little egotistical. I am picking up there was an ego inflation from the past. He got knocked down and then he grew because he got a tower. Somewhere along the line, he got a tower. I will tell you that. And when you get these towers, there's a big blockage saying no. So he got a no by somebody and it bothered him. Oh my God, did it bother him? So this card came about for a future path rebirth. And he is talking to you. So I think you're okay. So, but I've been on here almost 2 hours and I gotta do these other streams tomorrow. I just wanted to hop on and talk to you guys because I don't know, I like you guys. You're my friends. You've become my, I don't know, the Chong the dog family. So, hey, you asked for a reading. I just gave you the reading. Yeah, I do shadow readings over here. So, but I've been on here for about an hour and 30 minutes, and I got more collective readings to do tomorrow from the collective. And those will take about an hour each, and then I got to do my artwork and stuff. So, yeah, he does like you, Maya. I was giving you his background. Somebody isolated him, his ex, the one before you. They had a relationship, and I'm just picking up possible betrayal. So, but he did all of his work. He grew. He let that girl go. I mean, they're gone. He learned from it. He grew, and he's giving you a chance, and he wants to. He wants to, but he might talk about his ex, and that's okay, because you know what? We all have exes, Maya. All of us. I mean, it is what it is. It's a dating world, but he let her go, and he never wants to cheat again. All right, I think that's why when I opened up, I triggered him about something that was very close to me. He probably did. He just came off this tower and he learned a big lesson. He grew. And he's never going to do that again. Somebody else just knocked him down. He had a inflated ego and it's done. I mean, the tower happened and he got his karma and he went through a lot of shit. He went through a soul death moment. So I seen that. I seen his dark day of the soul. So he's not going to try to betray you. I will tell you that. His dark day of the soul was bad when his person left him. So he is healed and he has the money and stuff together. Well, and because of what I've been through. Well, see there, you got a common thread. There's someone for everybody. And just remember familiar boundaries, and he seems like he's learned his lesson. I will tell you that. I will tell you that, Mai. I think he's learned his lesson. He's been through the universe doesn't have this on him. They took it off. Whatever he did, he learned his lesson. He healed. He hurt. He processed his pain. He's ready to be a normal human being. So I think you're good. I honestly do. And you're a beautiful soul. You remind me of a fairy soul. I love fairies. Tinkerbell's my favorite. You remind me of Tinkerbell. Just going, I don't know, Tinkerbell's just coming to my head and she's just going around and talking to the other one. She's kind of sassy, but so cute. And she's just going around and everybody's just giving her like candy and stuff. I mean, that's what you remind me of. So, but you're so nice. Please just keep your boundaries up, even though he's trustworthy, because you can apply it to other parts of your life. It doesn't have to be just, I guess, it doesn't have to be just in love. Have boundaries at work, you know? Say, I'm here to do this. This is fair. That's not fair. Just find out in every situation in life what you are willing to be fair with and not fair with, and what you think is fair and not fair. And make sure everyone's on the game plan. And if they're not, that's it. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I see you as a fairy. But yeah, you love fairies. I feel so drawn to them. Yes, me, it's dragons. I love dragons, and I'm a dragon spirit. I am a full dragon witch spirit. That's what I am. I had my second ascension when I had my breakup. And I had to process all the pain of my entire ancestry line when I went to this, because when I went to the other realms, because I am a medium, I see dead people, and my parents are dead, and they're always next to me with everybody else. And when I had my soul death, my entire family was near me. I passed out. I totally passed out, and I think for an entire month I was down and out, and I feel incredible, incredible. So I want to say, even I feel you're very intuitive. I do. I feel it. But Carl Jung, I feel you're empathic. I do. I feel like a draw to you, like you're empathic. And if you do that, oh yes, I am a dragon soul. I am more, my spiritual self is a fuchsia dragon. So, but yeah, I mean, I know what I am because I've ascended twice. So, oh, how are you, soul child? But yeah, that's why, I do so many different things. I mean, I want to help these animals, and seems to be the only way people like to come in the stream. So, I don't know. Maybe I like put a dragon mist around and I don't even know it. I don't know. When I ascended twice, it was like everybody's drawn to me about all their problems now at work and everything. All of a sudden, I'm getting raises and money's just scooping in, and it's like, okay, universe, what happened? Am I dying tomorrow? It's like one of those tower moments where you're like, okay, everything's gonna crumble, but it doesn't. It just keeps going up. I think it's because I always try to do the nice thing, even through all the breakup. I was very kind about it. I closed off all the bills we had together, and I paid all of his. So, okay. Oh yes, I'm a healer too. I'm a wounded healer empath that turned into a super empath. That's what the hell I am. And I'm a dragon spirit. So God help the universe. Oh boy. Nothing good can come to that. Yeah, I'll do your question in a second. I'm talking to a fellow tarot card person here. All right, what love is that he doesn't know? I'm spiritual. I don't tell anybody who I'm dating that I am. My secret and only for me. Well, that's cool. I don't mind. I'm glad. I mean, everybody has their style. I don't mind saying I'm a dragon spirit. I'm proud of it. Oh, you do readings as well? I mean, once you're in your meat suit, I mean, you could be anything. I mean, who knows? You could be talking to the devil. I mean, once you ascended and done all the shadow work, I mean, you never know till you see the whites of people's eyes. You gotta be careful these days. I mean, I had little choices. My dad died, and I processed him and felt his last moments, and for they got the light god asked me to if I was able to process everyone's pain so everybody doesn't have any more karma lessons in the next life, so I just did. Who knew that it would make me giving me more clarity being down and out for a month? It's almost like going to spiritual ICU. You come out healthier. That's all I can say. It's spiritual ICU, and then I guess the shit in IV would be marijuana and just happy stuff and doing live streaming or whatever. Because what else you gonna do? So you've been through hell and back. I watched my best friend overdose because she got cheated on. Jeez, and she was pregnant. And then my mom boyfriend was abusing me because he was drunk as, oh man, you have been through it. Yeah, I've been through a domestic. I've been through some stuff, not as dramatic as that, but I mean, trauma triggers. I mean, Carl Jung, you guys got to. Oh my God, especially with you guys being empaths and shit. You got go check out Carl Jung. Oh my God. He has stuff that helps empaths. He's the one I did this whole thing of integration and everything, individualism and all of it, and I found out I had trauma I didn't even know about. I'm serious. And it cleared my head to where these messages come crystal clear. And I have the drawing done right before the tarot card stream, and the download's there. I mean, he gets you right where you need to go because he didn't actually knew he was studying empaths, but some of his patients displayed all the symptoms of empaths. And it's actual scientific things. So he's the one to go to if you want to really enhance your game. And I did. Oh, you know what? Pain is good, Maya. Pain makes you a diamond, it purifies you. Somebody betrays you and brings you down, take that, purify it. And you just one day ask the light god to be to be the sacrificial lamb, and they take all your pain away. That's what I did. One day God found me. I was so down and out. I didn't know what else to do, so I said, God, please just make me the sacrificial lamb. Just take it, and I don't care what happens. That's what I did, and I was so down, so down. And God took it away. But I tell you, when God takes it away, sometimes the circumstances you cannot control anymore when God takes it away. You're putting it in His control, which means you have no control. So, when no contact really means no contact when you become a sacrificial lamb. So, that I will say. But I guess it's the same thing as giving it to God. So, you put, I mean, yeah, it worked. That's how I got through all this. He really took it away. It was great. But I'm gonna go ahead. It's like 1:30 over here, and I gotta do two drawings and make 2 hour I gotta make two videos for an hour of a big reading, trying to get money from a dog shelter. So I'll probably see you guys after I do those two readings. And I always download them right away, and then I post the picture that I seen in my dreams because that's where I get my downloads when I go to bed. So I'm a dreamer. I do sleep well. I mean, my mind's always going, but I do sleep though. Yeah, I could do a quick one for you, soul child. But they're shadow readings. That's what I really do well. Oh, you got some videos to make too? Well, yeah, because I only got 4 days off. So, and then when I do work, it's so many hours. It's like I'm lucky to have enough energy to take a shower in between these 13 and 12-hour shifts. So, but yeah, soul child, go ahead, put your question in, and I wish you luck on your streams too. You feel like I get my collective reads or something on my spiritual guides want me to tell someone at night time all the time. Maybe it's me. I mean, the universe just ascended me twice, and then I found out I was a super empath, and I already knew I was a dragon. And honestly, I thought I was going crazy. I thought that everybody was talking about other people, but I'm going through all these damn readings. And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say damn, but I'd be watching you guys, and I was like, is this about me? It can't be about me. There's no way I'm that popular on the collective. And I didn't think nothing. I'm watching and listening to Google Dolls and all this, and and I'm just talking to my happy dead people and stuff, and my mom, who's a dragon also, and then my dad, all, dragon. And and I see them because I'm a medium, and I see dead people because I died twice. I mean, and my third ascension, actually three. There was three. There was a soul ascension. I ascended twice from death because once you flatline and come back, it's still considered an ascension. So that happened twice. And the third time was soul death. So, yeah. I didn't think people felt this shit all through YouTube. I was just like, nah, no one feels us. And then all these readings are coming out real accurate to my person. I go, no, this can't be my situation. And it was getting kind of creepy. I'm not going to lie. I was like, are they really feeling my energy? They can't really be talking about me. There's a lot of collectives. Possibly you're feeling my energy. Who knows? I don't know. Can you tell me if Tay is telling me the truth about his friend? Yeah, I can do that for you. Alright. I'm going to use the dark deck. Because if you use cards, I will tell you that, my fellow tribe. If you use cards for certain questions that are from the light to ask a question from the dark, they seem to get angry. So you don't want to make the cards angry. I will tell you that. I never make my cards angry. I ordered a horror deck and I let the dark energy come through this way. This is how I find out all this stuff. Honestly. And it's cool, this deck. I love it. I got it on sale on Amazon. I put a lot of good, happy shadow energy into it since I do scary things in my life. I'm always doing some scary shit. And I see scary shit, but I've seen it so much and I figured I already died, so what the hell am I going to be afraid of? I mean, come on now. Me and the Reaper are friends at this point. I'm actually looking forward to dying again so we can hang out. Alright. Alright, your person, soul child. I got it. The heck is this? The Hierophant? The Hermit. Okay. Your person is in a Hermit in reverse. This is just the energy for the oracles here. Well, we'll do all three actually, because it would probably be more helpful. Then I wish it wasn't red. Everything was red. It would be nice to be able to see. The Hierophant. All right, the Hierophant is in reverse too, and she's doing this. She's getting choked. This is the inner. This is shadow here. In the past, she got the house in reverse. I don't know what. We got to check on that shadow. The field. Oh, God. Okay. Something somewhat good came here. 4 cups. Oh, thank God. She got the 4 cups for the path she's on. It's better than this other stuff. I'll tell you that. Let's do the Arcanias now to try to figure out this dark energy here. This is just the energy of the dark. I will tell you if he's cheating on you or not. It's nice being able to yield dark and light, because you cannot yield dark, friends, unless you are at least half and half of dark energy. And if you're dark and light, it's different. If you're light and you try to yield dark energy, it has universal consequences. So don't go doing spells if you're a light worker. Please do not. But anyways, you have a 7 of Wands on that situation that you're worrying about. And this talks about a lot of things. But the thing that he has a lot of words over here: challenge, competition, protection, forgiveness, confidence, and conviction. The one that's actually my ancestors are saying that And with all these downloads I'm getting with mom over here is perseverance. Nothing horrible here. Let me see the past here. Oh, one fell out. Okay, this must be the one that's supposed to do. Okay, this was so here. All right, the past, you got the Ten of Pentacles. The one over here is kind of catching my eye because we all know what the Ten of Pentacles could mean. Being knowing there's tarot card readers in the stream. I want to say financial security is in her past. And with those Four of Cups, they're holding it up. I'm not seeing a whole lot of anything bad here. All right. The outcome here is that Knight of Swords? Yeah, Knight of Swords in reverse here, friends. And what gets in, I want to say inner critic and release are the two out of all the ones, because it says here, because it has all the things. I like to look to see what my ancestors kind of throw at me instead of having to have all kinds of stuff just to figure out how to get a damn message. But it's release and inner critic. I feel I don't know. I feel that they're not very self-confident and they wear a mask at times. Maybe try to tell them, I don't know, I feel like they have a mask up, but I don't see any cheating. So I still would be careful. But there's not but that mask is up sometimes. But we all have masks we put up, so we can't. I'm just kind of different because I just don't care. If people don't like the way I am, then they just don't like it, and that's what makes this world a wonderful place to live in. But there's no cheating. There really isn't. I'm not seeing anything even from the dark energy, so I think you're good. But see how those dark cards work out well. I like them. If you want to ask about money, they're very good. You want to ask about cheating or something, it brings the energy to be able to answer the question. You just got to yield, be able to process that kind of energy. And with everything I've been through, I attract both. So, but I'm gonna let you guys go because I do got to go to bed, and me and Chong got to eat our dinner. I've been on a weird sleeping schedule, and then I got to sketch out what I dream because I'll have a whole 5 hours sleep, and that's it. Oh yes, you do. I've been looking at some darker decks. You gotta have the dark energy deck, and you gotta feel darkness in you with the light to be able to yield it. So just keep that in mind. Don't use the light decks for any of that, please. All right. Well, I'm about to get off, so. Well, thank you, Maya. You too. And I'm going to be drawing whatever downloads I get today. God help me. Divine, whatever. At least my dragon ancestry will protect me with God. I must be important because I get bothered daily. And it's not about how's my person doing. I get some kind of epic prophecy looking or a mountain, and I'm like, I'd be like, WTF. This is how I am every day when I'm dreaming, and I just wake up like, oh my God. And then I hear my mom's voice and my dad that are deceased, spying because that's their new job because they're not human no more. They're just their higher self. So I wake up to, oh, you should eat and draw out what you've seen. And I go, oh God. What are you gonna do? It's your dead parents. You're not gonna tell them. So I don't know about your dog not eating. I mean, I really hope that you're a troller because I love dogs. Oh, I remember mine, Maya. I remember mine every night. And every picture that I post with these things are was my dream. And in my dream sometimes I get multiple messages and all of my artwork. I know it sounds crazy. All right, I don't know what this person. I mean, if you're in distress, I don't know what to do. I mean, you just got to get help or something. I don't know. There's nothing I can do from where I'm at. But I'm going to let the troller. All right. I smoke so much. And that's when you let it go, Maya. Go in the other universe, go through those wormholes, let it happen. I just let it go. I mean, and then eventually it can go to the abyss sometimes. So it just depends. I mean, we're in a multi universe. There's always wormholes. So this is funny. I feel like I've made it. I got me a troller. Look at that. Okay, well, I'm ignoring you because you're a troller at this point. Or that or an underage one that's under 18 that's not supposed to be in here. So, but you're good, Maya. And here. Oh, God. All right, Mr. Trollers. Oh, no, the one here. You guys have a great day, and I'll be on tomorrow. And you have a great day.